Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So this game is a God of War clone, and by God of War I mean PS2 God of War. But it's not at all what I thought it was gonna be. So far, I've played 1 hour into this game, and this game has more traversal than it does combat. That is a huge problem for me. You're just gonna see me, look at me here, just walking around. Hello, I'm Dracula. I gotta be killing people and sucking blood. What the heck am I doing right now? What is this? Come on, where are the enemies? And so that is my major problem with this game. My second major problem with this game is that you're gonna see when we get to the parry. See, look at us, just traversing, just hanging on ledges. Stupid, I mean, it's not entirely stupid, but too much of this is a bad thing. So when we get to the parry, you're gonna see that there is no counterattack. There's just a parry. And the parry's good. There's this white flash. You negate damage when you block at the last possible second. And there's this white flash. And even though this game claims to have a counterattack, and there's a skill called counterattack, it's not really a counterattack. You just do regular attacks after the parry. So that's it. So this game has no actual counterattack that carries any weight with it. And normally I would end the review here, but you have to just... I'm gonna make you keep looking at this footage because it needs to sink in the fact that this is all this game has to offer. This right here, right now, that you're looking at. This hanging on ledges, climbing on walls. That is what this game is. And this game is like 70% traversal and 30% combat, or maybe 60-40. But either way, it is majority traversal and minority combat, and that is a huge problem, especially when it's a God of War clone, because even the original God of Wars, God of War 1, God of War 2 for the PlayStation 2, even those games have 60% combat and 40% traversal. If that, it's maybe 70-30 on the original God of War on PS2. And it's just so pathetic that a game, and this game could have been better than God of War, by the way, graphics-wise, and even combat-wise. But here you go, skip cutscenes. When you start this game, there's like, I'm not kidding you, 9 cutscenes that you have to skip after the tutorial before this game allows you to begin it. By the way, this is the first part after the tutorial of the game. The tutorial of the game is more exciting and has more combat than this section of the game. But anyway, now we are approaching the first boss of the game, and you're gonna see the parry at some point. Remember, the parry is a white flash, and when you see it, you'll just know it. So we were just trying to get the Void Sword back in this game, which is that sword I'm wielding right now. Because usually he has like some Blades of Chaos, that's his regular weapon. And we were just trying to get here so we could get back the sword. There's a dodge, you can dodge. That red circle you saw on the enemy means the attack is unblockable, so you have to dodge it. I failed the parry right there. He managed to hit me, normally I would parry that. And there you go, that's the parry. That's the parry. You're gonna see me do like 6 more parries for what's left of the footage, but yeah, on the parry metric, 6 out of 10. The parry is like really cool, but it has no counterattack, so we're just gonna keep it at a 6 on the parry metric. And on the fun and enjoyment scale, for me, this game is a 5. 5 out of 10 on the fun and enjoyment scale. Just so sad, man, that this is like the post-PS2 era. This is what we call now the legacy consoles. Not including PS4. But yeah, legacy consoles is PS3, Xbox 360. Just sad to see just like legacy consoles performing... Not graphics-wise, because graphics-wise the game is fine. But combat-wise, the performance of the combat is... This is like PS2 level. And yeah, you're failing. You're failing. I love the parry though in this game. That's like the only the actual parry though, not the counter attack it pretends to have. I don't know, man. This game could have been so good, and then it wasn't. But yeah, man. That's it. That was Castlevania. Thanks for watching. Take care and enjoy.